7 things you should do every morning the Stoic way. In the stillness of dawn, we are presented with a gift a moment before the day rushes upon us. And in that quiet hour, we must remind ourselves of one truth: life is fleeting, fragile, and utterly indifferent to our whims. Yet within this indifference lies our power, the ability to choose how we respond. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Let us begin with this foundation. It is not the world that shapes us, but our minds. Every morning we have the opportunity to strengthen this inner citadel. Here are 7 things we must do every morning if we are to live in accordance with Stoic principles. These are not mere rituals, but disciplines. They are the tools by which we fortify ourselves for the day ahead, arming our souls against the chaos of the external world. 1. Contemplate your mortality. Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day. The one who puts the finishing touches on their life each day is never short of time. Seneca. Each morning we must confront the stark reality of our mortality. Not to despair, but to remind ourselves that every day is a gift and opportunity that may not come again. By reflecting on death, we awaken to life. We free ourselves from the distractions and trivialities that so often ensnare us. This practice, memento mori, helps us prioritize what truly matters. Ask yourself, what would you do differently today if it were your last? What grudges would you release? What fears would you shed? 2. Check your emotions at the door. The world will test you. This is certain. But the Stoic knows that while we cannot control what happens around us, we can always control what happens within us. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Each morning, take a moment to recognize the emotions that stir within you. Are they useful? Are they rational? Most importantly, are they within your control? Anger, fear, jealousy, these emotions will come. But they are visitors, not masters. We choose whether to let them in, or whether to observe them and let them pass. By practicing emotional restraint, we safeguard our peace. 3. Visualize the obstacles you will face. The Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Imagine at the start of each day the challenges you will inevitably encounter. Prepare for frustration, for conflict, for failure. But do so not with anxiety, but with resolve. Seneca teaches us the wise man looks forward to the same troubles he prepares himself for, not with dread, but with anticipation. When you expect obstacles, they lose their power to surprise you. They become part of the path. Imagine your coworker's harsh words, the disappointment of plans gone awry, the sudden shift in fortune. Now, think of how you will respond calmly, rationally, with the strength of someone who knows that their peace cannot be stolen by external forces. 4. Commit to your principles. Each day is a battlefield, and without a clear set of principles, we are easily swayed by the winds of circumstance. The Stoic warrior arms himself not with weapons, but with virtue, courage, justice, wisdom, temperance. These are our guiding stars. Ask yourself each morning, what kind of person will I be today? Will I act in alignment with my principles, or will I compromise when it becomes difficult? Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. We need not wait for the perfect conditions to practice virtue. They are within us now, ready to be lived, even in the smallest actions. 5. Practice gratitude. It is easy to become fixated on what we lack, but the Stoic knows that true contentment comes from appreciating what we already have. As Epictetus observed, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Before the world distracts us with its demands, we should take a moment each morning to acknowledge the gifts we already possess: our health, our loved ones, the opportunities before us, the lessons learned from pain. Gratitude transforms our mindset from one of scarcity to abundance, reminding us that we are already rich in ways that matter most. 6. Prepare to serve others. Stoicism is not a philosophy of isolation. We are interconnected, bound to one another by shared humanity. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, what's bad for the hive is bad for the bee in the morning. Remind yourself that you are part of something larger, that your actions ripple through the lives of others. As you go about your day, ask how you can serve, how you can uplift. Can you show kindness in the face of cruelty? Can you offer patience in moments of tension? The true Stoic seeks to contribute to the world, knowing that in giving we grow stronger. 7. Detach from the outcome. The final practice is perhaps the hardest. Each morning, remind yourself that you are in control of your efforts, but not the results. You can prepare, strive, and give your all, but you cannot dictate how the world will respond. This is why the Stoic focuses on the process, not the outcome. As Epictetus said, do your best and leave the rest to the gods. By releasing our attachment to results, we free ourselves from frustration and anxiety. We do what we can with excellence and accept the rest as it comes or does not come. There is peace in knowing that our worth is not defined by success or failure, but by our unwavering commitment to live virtuously. In these 7 practices, we find the heart of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us how to be unshaken in a world that is forever shifting. As the day begins, remember that we are not at the mercy of events, but the masters of our own responses. We can choose to be free, to rise above petty emotions, and to face each obstacle with the knowledge that we are stronger than we know. So tomorrow, as the sun rises and the world calls, answer it not with fear or hesitation, but with the quiet confidence of one who has prepared their mind for whatever may come.